There's 3 Kansas City police officers who were shot. A SWAT team has now secured the house at the site of that shooting near 23rd and Blue Ridge. Inside, a man was found dead. A female was also inside the home. She was not hurt. That woman is now in police custody. The FBI is processing the scene. Let's go live there
going
now
methodically,
to listen to,
room by room by
the
room.
Highway Patrol.
That's where they found a deceased male. Continue room to room to room, and that's where they found the female, which there was no. She basically, yes, surrendered. Yes.
Do we know the cause of death for the male, and if it was gunfire, do we know if that was self-inflicted or related to yesterday evening?
Yeah. So our investigators are just now being able to enter the house now. They're going to have to go through this house and to collect evidence and to make identification on the deceased and actually determine how he became deceased. That's going to take a little while.
What made the SWAT team have the decision to physically enter the house as opposed to just the robotic work that they've been doing earlier today?
Right. So we've been here for several hours, right? Because of a slower, more methodical approach using this type of technology that allows the SWAT team operators to use camera systems to comb through in and out of the house, essentially to see if they can get into the house safely. Obviously, what happened last night was not an ideal situation. So we don't want to put our officers or anyone else in harm's way again. So that's why it took that long, is to use technology, using the video cameras and whatnot to just comb through that house, getting more and more confidence to enter the house physically.
So they'd been using that equipment, maybe they noticed that there was no movement and then they decided to enter, or?
Yeah, those are going to be details that I probably just aren't going to have. You know, those SWAT operators, they train with this equipment and they use these type of devices, and they make those kind of determinations. Yep.
It's probably too early to determine why the female just never.
Yeah, she'll be interviewed,
okay,
and figure out what her role is and all the other circumstances. Yeah.
Have the other two who left out earlier during the standoff situation been interviewed at this point?
Yes, they're being interviewed as well. Yep.
Do we have any idea who shot the officers?
Nope, we don't. Like I said, the investigative team has yet to step into that house until now. That house had to be cleared by the tactical teams. That occurred, so now those investigators can start collecting any and all evidence to secure some kind of sequence of events.
Has the deceased been positively identified?
No.
Any firearms at this point that you know of?
Don't know. Yep.
But standoff after roughly 18 hours is officially over now.
It is. Everything has come to an end at this point, besides the evidence collection.
And we're not identifying this woman as a hostage yet or anything like that?
No.
What's the total number of individuals in custody?
3.
Plus 1 deceased.
Plus 1 deceased, right.
And how long are your officers going to be here? Probably through the night again?
You know, it's hard to say. It's a fairly decent sized house. There was an exchange of gunfire, obviously, so how that evidence collection process occurs, it could be a few more hours. Yeah.
During the course of the investigation, do you know any more about kind of the search warrants, what the cause of action was for that? Or is that
So anything that was leading up to the officer-involved shooting, I don't have a lot of knowledge of, and I'm not going to be the spokesperson for that. I was told the Jackson County Drug Task Force were the investigative entity behind the warrant, and then the Kansas City Police SWAT team was helping serve that warrant with their tactical team. So that'd be a question for those different agencies. Okay, that's the final update that we have at this point.